This car right here is a really good basher. It's had a lot of upgrades, and it just ripped across the driveway and absolutely been a really fun car. Maybe like the second funnest car I've had. And the sick Jeep cover here. In the inside we have all these upgraded parts, but it was just too much, so all the gearing is just totally destroyed and mangled. We're gonna replace these wheel cups. We're gonna actually tighten these wheel cups here, and we are gonna take all these parts, put it on this car here, and we're gonna make this car way better. We might even get a new cover, and over here, if we need them, we have like new differentials and some bearings here. So this car we're gonna make even more awesome. So right here on this car, we are finished. Nice new shocks. I topped off the oil on them and twisted these shocks down so more spring. I replaced this metal area, this metal steering contraption, because with the old one it was stripped out. And we have this Dumbo RC receiver here. This is the Dumbo RC remote. They're really cheap, but they're really quality. Well, pretty quality. And we have this nice little switch here. This is actually a way bigger Hobbywing motor than the regular car has. So if you drive it with full throttle for a while, it is going to rip off all this DRC gearing in this. This is a Hobbywing transmitter, and it's very big. And we have all these components. I zip tied it on the top because it would not fit in where the smaller receiver went on the old car. And we had to replace the servo because actually the brushless cars and the brushed cars, the servo has a different connector, and this just comes around and plugs into the receiver. And brushed cars, they have bigger motors, and brushed cars have a different component in them that make them not as powerful and a little bit slower. And brushless cars don't have the brushes or the thing inside the motor, so they are a little bit more fast and powerfuler. So this car, it wheelies a lot because it has a bigger motor, and we also have a Jeep cover on there, so more weight in the back, so it wheelies. And that is why we got this. This is a wheelie bar for this car here. We don't know if it's going to fit, but hopefully it's going to fit. And it's kind of hard to find. There was no wheelie bar that we had seen on DRC, but then my dad just came across this, and we were like, ooh, we should get that. So we hope it's going to fit. Shiny new parts here. Looks like the wheels spin pretty well on it, so we're going to put it on. There's just this nub bumper back here, and you can take another front bumper and put it on the back, but it doesn't look that cool. But anyway, time to put this on. Oh yeah, look at that. It looks so good. So how the wheelie bar is supposed to work is when you wheelie, hits it, wheelies, and bounces back down. So, bam. This car looks so cool with its Jeep cover and everything. I'm gonna start it out on pretty close to 75 power, maybe a little bit closer to 50. So here we go. This car rips. On the grass, when you hit a wheelie, it just hits the bar and bounces around, but it's still pretty cool. We're gonna just speed run it down the driveway and maybe release the throttle a little lighter. So I was driving it and I couldn't stop in time, and I slammed into an icy snowbank and it broke the whole support in the cover here, and we busted right here. This whole wheel is just floppy around because this arm here is just split and broke off the wheel cup too. This car took a very big beating. So if I take off this pin, I can kind of raise part of this cover, and this whole piece just falls off because it must have been pinned under there. Because when I was driving, the impact of stopping, slamming right into a snowbank super quick, just demolished this cover, like absolutely demolished. And then when I took that off, this fell off. So these two pieces broke off. Then to the actual car, this side looks good, this side looks good, but then we have this little button here came off from the impact, and then the whole wheel just came off, so that got very, very, very loose. I don't know where the pin went on that, so that's another concern. So I'm going to unplug the battery. And right here, absolutely broken, just like crumbled and destroyed. we got this fixed up, the awesome car, and we're gonna do some launches off this jump. Well, it's done for. Time to put on a new cover. Hopefully that won't break as bad. We got a different cover on, pretty beat up, and we're gonna drive it even more. Hopefully it doesn't break. We bashed this so much, the servo mount came unscrewed off the servo, like this little servo hinge, which is pretty crazy. This car is such a monster, it broke a record of breaking 2 whole covers. This one's just demolished, the front of this is just gone. This thing is like a monster put in a car. It's absolutely like the second funnest car I've had. It just launches off jumps, wheelies incredible. It's such a good car, and I'm looking forward to driving it in the summer, where when I do donuts it's just gonna spray up a whole lot of dirt. So we're gonna probably have another video on this summer, but for now, it's bye-bye!